in the comments like it's not a bad job, but like in person, like the imperfections are there. Of course you can see the paint is chipping, so that confirms that the paint then did not adhere to the. Watch this. Ooh, you see that thing peel like butter? So the best method if you're trying to get off the G2 epoxy. Ooh, I'm so serious.
What's so serious? Let's get it, man. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Serious. Lanes. Serious. Serious. Describe now.
Why so serious? What's going on, Serious Nation? Hold on. This you got Serious Mindset. Hold on. Got a message. Hold on. It's your guy Serious Mindset, and I am back with another video. Hey, if you're new to the channel, again, oh wait, if you're new to the channel, look at that wide body thing with the messed up yellow Brembo brakes. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, make sure you hit that like button as well, and the most important part for everybody watching this video, make sure you drop that fire emoji right after Why So Serious. I greatly appreciate it. So today is going to be a day where I work on the wide body again. So we're going to redo the brake calipers. So the brake calipers will be redone again, but I don't know if you can see that. Got a little smoke coming out because it's cold. It's cold outside. It's still cold. So if you saw my last video, I'm gonna link it right here. When I try to do the brake calipers, the climate, the garage is very cold and it's windy outside, so I'm working against the elements, the mother nature basically. What's so serious? So we are going to figure out what we're going to do with that, and not only that, but look at the ram. Hold on, look at the ram. The ram is sitting pretty good. See that thing? Whew. Got some big things going for the ram. So at the end of the day, not only that, so we're gonna go to Home Depot. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot. I gotta run a couple errands. Gotta get the baby food. You know what I mean? I gotta go to the store. Gotta go to the grocery store. So it's a lot of things that I'm working on. So those dad duties don't stop. Oh, by the way, speaking of dad duties, support your guy. Support your guy. I have a clothing brand, not merch. I have a clothing brand. Serious Mindset Apparel. You see it right here. This is the LA edition. Road Trip Series. You see that? You see that? So smapparel.net. I greatly appreciate it. Just support your guy. Buy a hat, buy a shirt. Believe it or not, my stuff been selling. So make sure you go grab the limited edition merchandise, hats. Like I said, this is 3D embroidery. You see this is suede. Haven't came out yet. Stay tuned for that one. But anyway, let me go ahead and go so I can get back to it and set up everything and get going on these brake calipers, because that's what this video is about. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so I am back home. I'm a little tired, a little exhausted, as you can see right now, but hey, look, you still gotta get it. So after all the running around, nobody had a heater, of course, because it's March. It's a seasonal thing apparently. So I had to get a little creative. Now, if you know anything about lights, you know lights, depending on if they're old, I think it's laminate or halogen, whatever, they dissipate a lot of heat. So with that being said, I'm literally standing right here and there's heat coming from this light. So what I decided to do, and I have the garage open, so the garage is gonna go a little bit down, but and I'm gonna explain why I'm doing this, right? So the garage is gonna go a little bit down, but I need it to be somewhat of a of a mild temperature so the paint can adhere to the surface. So I'm gonna do it a different way. I'm gonna go with the canister, as you see in the thumbnail. I'm gonna go with the canister. I'm just gonna change it up. So we're gonna do the VHT caliper. So I have to prep everything. So I'm gonna change it up. I'm not gonna do the actual G2. So I have the old G2 down here, and then the other G2 is in the house that just came from Amazon. So I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna return that. But this is the setup that I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna try to take my time, not try to, but I need to take my time because I'm not in a well heated area, you know what I'm saying? The wind is still blowing, the garage is very much cool, so it's hard for paint to adhere to the surface, especially when you don't have the right mild temperature. And you know, I don't care about humidity. Humidity makes sweat water. So check this out. So right now I'm running both of these halogen lights right here. As you can see, the camera is trying to get used to them or whatever. It looks dark, but yeah, I'm running both of these jokers right here, as you see. All right guys, so right now with the lights, with these this off yellow light, it's like an off yellow light. So as far as the details, because everybody been putting in the comments like it's not a bad job, but like in person, like the imperfections are there. Of course you can see the paint is chipping, so that confirms that the paint did not adhere to the surface properly. So you can see right there too, and also right here, I don't know if you can see that, but right here's another chip. So I mean, overall it's just a bad paint job. Just in general, it's just a bad job. It's not saying that G2 is a bad product. It just says that you just have to make sure that you're in the right environment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean it up. So the tools that I'm gonna use, of course, we're gonna use the actual brake cleaner. And then if that doesn't work, I got some acetone. Why is this? I think this light is messing me up. I think this light is messing with the camera. Let me turn that. Okay. All right. So we got some acetone here. We got some brake cleaner. And then I have a light rust paint remover. This gonna go on the drill that you see right there. And then I also have some grit. It says remove paint and rust. So I have a 80 grit. So of course, you know, I got these jokers. So we're gonna see if the G2 is able to come off just with this setup, because remember, this is in strong epoxy. It's supposed to be chemical resistant. So we're gonna see if the G2 is able to come off. It might not, I don't know. I haven't seen a video out on it, so, but it has to go. It has to go, get off my wide body. So I'm doing the big 6-piston Brembo brake first, and then we're gonna go from there. So all right guys, so here's an update. So if you're trying to take off the G2 epoxy, I learned this last minute, but you see the acetone is for, it thins fiberglass, and of course epoxy and adhesives. So, and then it dries fast. So you can see here that the epoxy right here is starting to lift up. Now you do want to have a couple of scraping tools, like maybe one of these wire bristles, or these I guess scratch resistant blades or whatnot. So let's see if this thing gonna work right. Let's see. Yeah, you see that, guys? See that? So, oh, look, watch this. Ooh, you see that thing peel like butter? So the best method if you're trying to get off the G2 epoxy, the G2 deal is make sure you have some acetone. And the reason why I had all this stuff is because I didn't know. So if you don't know, you want to come to the battle prepared. This kind of help. I just want to prep the surface anyway, so I'm gonna prep the surface the right way to make sure that when I spray with this bad boy, which is the goodness gracious, I can't even think about it. which is the base coat. I can't even think of it. But basically I'm gonna go with an actual coat on here, which is a white. So I want this thing to pop. So it's not a gray, it's a white. I can't even think of the name. Y'all gonna have to excuse me, fill in the blank, watch some serious. And then I'm gonna backdoor with the actual paint, as you guys can see here. And the colors may be off in my video because I'm running this yellow light, so the color may be off. But I wanted to prep this one caliper to see how well this thing do, and then I'm gonna try to get everything done because, like I said, or I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm supposed to be in Stance Wars. I think it's this weekend, so this vehicle has to get done. So I'm on the timeline myself, so I'm gonna be working at it all week, and then I have another install as well that's gonna be that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm gonna reveal within the actual event. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. You see, look at that, that thing just popped off. So yeah, just make sure you just have the correct tools so you can just look at that, boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Oh, back to the regular Brembo. Wow, that's crazy. You guys seen it right here. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure you put a like, make sure you drop a fire emoji. Stay serious, stay tuned. Here we go. So we are at a point now where we're about to start painting. As you see, I completely got most of the front end removed with the epoxy. As you see, it's a little scuffed up because I wanted to make sure that the God, look at, I can't even think of it, but I want to make sure that the first coat, which is going to be a white, I can't even, what's so serious, but I want to make sure that the white coat that comes over can grab and sit on. It should be able to do it, but I'm so nervous that the other one didn't work that, you know, I don't think this one's gonna work mentally. But like I say, trust the process. So I went on ahead, took an extra step, and went on ahead and sand it down a little bit. Mind you, I do have an 80 grit, so I used the 80 grit, which is a paint remover. So we are about to get it going. I need to put another cardboard at the bottom to make sure I don't paint that either. So yeah, so this is where we at, guys.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
All right, so first coat of the primer is put on. As you see, I have the 2 lights right here. Like I said, these baby put out some good heat. If you guys got these lights from Harbor Freight straight out the box, you know what I'm talking about. But you can see that the front, of course, is going to get another coat, but man, it looks pretty decent. No complaints right now. No complaints at all, really. I did notice because I didn't take off all of that G2 epoxy that let's see, yeah, right here. So you see, I guess the primer, I guess there's some type of reaction where the primer doesn't like the epoxy. So right here you can see that I probably can peel it off too. So we're gonna see how that's gonna react. Don't look like it's gonna be a good thing. I couldn't get the back how I wanted to get the back. Like I say, I guess, you know, I'm kind of taking it with a grain of salt, but you know, my battery's about to die, so we're gonna go ahead and let this thing dry up for a little bit, and then we're gonna go, I think we might do another coat. Let's see, I didn't even read the directions, I just started going crazy. That's the problem. All right, guys, here's for a quick update. So I did 2 coats of the primer. As you can see, the primer is dry to the touch in the front. The front looks good. No complaints on the front. Now, of course, the back, now the problem is I didn't prep. I'm just gonna keep it 100, keep it honest. I didn't prep the back like I should have prepped the back, and this is what happens when you don't prep the back. You guys can kind of see. You guys can kind of see little cracks or whatnot, especially like right there. You kind of can see that bubble up. And then what I did was at the bottom as well, I went on ahead and redone the bottom, so I scraped some of the stuff up, and you can see it a little bit. So prep is the most important thing is what I can say about this whole deal from my experience. Make sure you prep. So I'm glad I'm doing this one wheel. It didn't really take me longer than I thought. I just tried to figure out the proper way to take off the G2. So now I know how to take off the G2. So I need to give me some more knifeless blades or whatnot. And then I think I might get some more acetone or some paint thinner. I think I might go get some paint thinner, because that stuff, if you let it sit on there, it cooks it right up and then it sits, because it's nothing but epoxy. So I mean, other than that, you know, I don't see anything wrong. I'm gonna put another coat on that bottom since I redone that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I think I'm gonna run to the store and get some clear coat, because I need to clear it up. I need to put a clear coat over it. And that's about it. Clear coat. It just, man, I should have sprayed it. Man, I should have sprayed it. Look, that paint stuff, that's for the birds, man. That paint is for the birds. The spray is easy. It's just a prep. I think it's just a prep. I mean, that's all it is. The prep. The prep is easy to me now. I mean, man, I could have done. Oh my God. So I got to do double prep on the. Oh my God. But you know, I'm just glad that I can get the job done. So we're gonna see what this yellow look like. Again, I had this sit in some warm water. So I'm going with a yellow, with a mellow yellow. Wow, this amazing. Look, the camera does not do it justice. I see this thing. Okay, there you go. So the light was on it, so the light makes it look off. But the camera does not do it justice. This looks 10 times better. This looks like a real mellow yellow. And again, do a white primer, not a gray primer, a white primer, then go with a yellow or whatever color you want to make it pop more. Now, I do have a special setup for my Brembo. You can kind of see the outlay, but I'm about to do my second coat. And then once I do my second coat, I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna put the clear coat, and then I'm gonna put my decal, my Brembo decal. So stay tuned. Man, this thing is coming out way much better than I expected to. Again, look at this. Wow, pure amazing. So where is it at? Again, VHT, the yellow, baby. Yes. Woohoo! What's this? Alright, Serious Nation, it is the next day, and I let everything cure up. I mean, you really don't have to do it. They say roughly about an hour, but let's go ahead and look at the finished product. And I have my stickers, so my Brembo stickers. So this setup is gonna be so unique. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. But again, if you haven't followed my Instagram, Serious_Lanes, I showed you guys what I used to strip it off. So the first time I did the sanding, and that was the hard way. So within the process, I was like, man, there's got to be an easier way. So I went to Home Depot and I got what's called aircraft spray or aircraft remover, and within that point, came off just like butter. A little messy, but it came off. So let's go get to it. So this is where we at right now. As you can see, it's nice and clean. I'm feeling this. Of course, you can see the indentation. Well, I can see the indentation where the Brembo is. So I like this indentation because it kind of lets me know where I stand with the actual sticker, if that makes sense. So voila. I don't know if that look a little crooked or not. It might be a little crooked. But you guys can see it though. I might just leave it like that. I might put some, no, I think I might leave it like that, guys. Because if it comes off, that's cool. I already put the clear coat on it. But this is where we at, guys. So let me know what you guys think. Red Brembo symbol with the Brembo. I might have to clean it up again, but you guys can see it. I mean, it's like little minuscule things or whatnot, but this is where we at, guys. Like I said, you guys seen the last video, and now look at it. We have a clean yellow caliper. Of course, I could have did better at the bottom, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, I can easily start it over and get it done again. So if you're new to the channel, again, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit on the notification bell. Hey, by the way, 103 hours as of me doing this video until I'm monetized. So when the videos come out, don't skip those ads. My baby boy needs a mini Hellcat so he can ride around with. So at the end of the day, stay serious, stay motivated. If you're looking for my actual clothing brand, smapparel.net. Everything will be linked in the description below. Stay motivated, stay serious. What's so serious?